just hates people. And that's a central part of his character, I think, is that he doesn't hate people on any kind of moral or ethical basis. He just hates people for being people. He doesn't hate them for being liars or deceivers or thieves or murderers or backstabbers, because he does all these things himself. He does all kinds of terrible atrocities to get what he wants. And he never hated people, like specifically Eli. A lot of people argue that he just hates Eli because Eli does the same kinds of things. Eli's a manipulator and deceiver and a convincer of mass people. But he's a completely different kind of manipulator of mass people than Daniel. And Daniel recognizes this while he's jealous of him, and that's a lot of reason why he's so unhappy with him. He doesn't really care, because he doesn't care about him as a person, because he hates people. Now, not only does he hate people, but he's so narcissistic that he believes the only person he could ever possibly relate to is himself. That's why he tries to raise H.W. as his son, because he believes that if he makes his own son out of nothingness, out of this abandoned baby who's baptized in oil, but I'll get back to the little baptism in oil thing, let alone the whole weird phallic symbol that he does when the oil thing juts into the ground and he wipes it off and he shows everyone. That's when H.W. gets baptized in the weird oil. Let alone Henry, his brother, who he thinks is his brother and is the only person he ever opens up any trust to. But then he finds out when Henry's not really his brother. Not only is he heartbroken by this, and he's never able to trust anyone else again, let alone the fact that he tried to put his trust in H.W. and to build his own person. But when he found out that H.W. went deaf, not only did H.W. stop listening to all his bullshit and all his fake things, but that's when Daniel lost his only real or even pseudo-real human connection. And that's when Daniel really started to go nuts. But getting back to Henry, he kills Henry because Henry violated the only kind of trust that he ever had. And then when he takes care of Henry, he has no choice but to go back to the only person he knew, which was H.W. Now, by the time he's gone flash forward to the future when H.W. is married, there's no one to talk to. At this point, he's completely, let alone the fact that he never managed to learn sign language, which